The air turns cold, a sudden chill that seems to seep into your very bones, making you shiver uncontrollably. A shiver runs down your spine, an involuntary reaction to the unseen, the unknown that lurks just beyond your sight. You hear it at first as a whisper, a quiet murmur in the middle of the night. It's almost imperceptible, like the rustling of leaves or the distant call of an owl. Tomino's Hell. It's a name spoken softly and carefully, a legend surrounded by fear and darkness. The very mention of it sends a wave of unease through those who hear it. From the heart of Japan, where old spirits remain and shadows move like dancers, comes a chilling story. A tale passed down through generations, whispered among the elders and feared by the young. It's a poem, they say, cursed and marked by tragedy. Each line is said to carry a weight of sorrow, a burden of misfortune that clings to those who dare to recite it. To say its words out loud is to invite bad luck, to bring a flood of suffering upon your soul. The poem is a key, unlocking a door to a realm of despair and agony. Some people say it's just superstition, a scary story told to frighten children. They laugh it off, dismissing it as mere folklore, a relic of a bygone era. But others, those who have felt the icy touch of the unknown, know better. They have experienced the inexplicable, the terror that grips the heart and refuses to let go. They know that Tomino's Hell is not just a poem, it's a doorway, a passage to a world of unimaginable pain and suffering. A world where shadows whisper secrets and the air is thick with dread. Written by Yamada Inichi, a poet known for his haunting poems, Tomino's Hell is a work that has intrigued and terrified readers for generations. Inichi's mastery of dark, evocative imagery is evident in every line, drawing readers into a world that is as mesmerizing as it is horrifying. Tomino's Hell tells the story of a young boy's journey into the underworld. The poem's narrative is both compelling and chilling, painting a vivid picture of Tomino's descent into a realm of unimaginable horrors. Every line is filled with sadness, each verse a step further into a dark and scary place. The sorrow and despair that permeate the poem are palpable, making it a deeply emotional and unsettling read. Tomino, the poem's namesake, travels through a world of fire and blood, encountering nightmarish landscapes that seem to come straight from the depths of hell. The vivid descriptions of these infernal scenes are both captivating and terrifying. Facing unspeakable horrors with every step he takes, Tomino's journey is a harrowing one. The poem does not shy away from depicting the gruesome and the macabre, making it a truly haunting piece of literature. But the poem's true terror is not in its imagery, but in the curse that is said to be attached to it. This curse has become an integral part of the poem's legend, adding an extra layer of fear and intrigue. Legend says that to read Tomino's Hell out loud is to invite disaster. The act of vocalizing the poem is believed to awaken a malevolent force, bringing misfortune to those who dare to speak its words. Sickness, misfortune, even death. These are the possible prices one pays for waking the poem's evil. Stories of those who have suffered after reading the poem aloud are numerous, adding to its fearsome reputation. Many people dismiss this as just a scary story, something made up by people with overactive imaginations. Skeptics argue that the curse is nothing more than a myth, a product of superstition and fear. But whispers of the curse remain, passed down from generation to generation, each retelling adding to the poem's sinister allure. The legend of Tomino's Hell continues to captivate and terrify, a testament to the enduring power of a well-crafted story, each telling making the poem's sinister reputation even stronger. Whether one believes in the curse or not, the haunting beauty and dark allure of Tomino's Hell are undeniable, ensuring that it remains a chilling piece of literary history. There are many stories of those who dared to challenge fate, who laughed at the legend and recited the cursed verses. A news announcer, known for his clear voice and perfect speech, found himself stumbling and stuttering while reading the poem on live television. A few days later, he was dead, killed by a sudden and unexplainable illness. A group of friends gathered around a campfire, decided to see if the legend was true. One by one, they took turns reading parts of Tomino's Hell, their laughter echoing in the night air. The next morning, one of them was found dead, his face twisted in a mask of pure fear. Coincidence? Maybe. But for those who believe, these stories are chilling reminders of the poem's power, of the darkness that hides beneath its words. The legend of Tomino's Hell is just one story in the rich collection of Japanese folklore, a tradition full of supernatural and scary tales. From vengeful spirits to evil demons, Japan's mythology is filled with creatures that both frighten and fascinate. These stories, passed down through generations, serve as warnings, reminders of the unseen forces that surround us. They teach respect for the dead, for the delicate balance between the human world and the spirit world, but they also offer a glimpse into the Japanese way of thinking, a window into a culture that embraces the darkness and finds beauty in the macabre. In Japan, the line between the living and the dead is thin, like a curtain that can be easily moved. This ethereal boundary is not just a concept but a lived reality for many. The Japanese culture is steeped in traditions and beliefs that honor the spirits of ancestors and acknowledge the presence of otherworldly beings. From the bustling cities to the quiet countryside, the unseen world is always near, influencing daily life in subtle yet profound ways. Spirits, both good and evil, are believed to live alongside humans, their presence felt in the rustling of leaves, the flicker of a candle flame. These spirits, or eerie, are often thought to be the souls of those who have died with unresolved issues or strong emotions. They linger in the world of the living, sometimes seeking revenge, other times offering protection. The Japanese people have a deep respect for these spirits, often leaving offerings to appease them and ensure harmony. This deep belief in the supernatural is everywhere in Japanese culture, influencing everything from religious practices to everyday superstitions. Shinto and Buddhist rituals often include prayers and offerings to spirits, and festivals like Obon celebrate the return of ancestral spirits to the world of the living. Even in modern times, many Japanese people follow these traditions, blending ancient beliefs with contemporary life. It's a world where temples stand like protectors against evil spirits, where offerings are made to please the dead, and where even the most skeptical people hesitate to challenge fate. These sacred spaces serve as a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, providing a place for people to connect with the unseen world. The rituals performed here are not just acts of faith but also acts of cultural preservation, keeping the ancient traditions alive. Tomino's Hell, with its cursed verses and stories of misfortune, fits perfectly into this cultural landscape. This infamous poem is said to bring doom to those who read it aloud, a belief that has been passed down through generations. It serves as a reminder of the power of words and the potential dangers of invoking the supernatural. The fear surrounding Tomino's Hell is a testament to the enduring influence of folklore in Japanese society. It's a story that resonates with a society raised on tales of the supernatural, a society that understands the power of words and the potential consequences of disturbing the delicate balance between worlds. In Japan, the unseen world is not just a myth, but a vital part of the cultural fabric, shaping the way people live, believe, and interact with the world around them. The stories and traditions passed down through the ages continue to captivate and caution, reminding us all of the mysteries that lie just beyond the veil. Why are we so attracted to the forbidden, to stories of darkness and despair? Maybe it's the excitement of the unknown, the rush of adrenaline that comes with looking into the abyss. Or maybe it's a deeper longing, a desire to face the darkness that lives inside us all. Whatever the reason, the legend of Tomino's Hell continues to captivate and terrify us. Its hold on our collective imagination is strong as ever. It's a stark reminder that some doors are best left closed, some stories better left untold. Curiosity, they say, killed the cat. But in the case of Tomino's Hell, it's not the cat we should be worried about, but the demons we might unleash. The Japanese believe that death is not the end, but rather a passage to another world. Tomino's Hell reflects this belief, painting a vivid and terrifying picture of the afterlife. Tomino's journey through the underworld is a cautionary tale, a reminder of the potential for suffering that awaits us after death. It's a story that forces us to confront our own mortality, to grapple with the unknown that lies beyond the veil of life. The legend's enduring popularity speaks to our natural fear of death, our anxiety about what awaits us after we take our last breath. Like all good horror stories, Tomino's Hell taps into our deepest fears, playing on our anxieties and weaknesses. It uses our fear of the unknown, our fear of death, and our fear of the consequences of our actions. The poem's curse, whether real or imagined, serves as a powerful warning, a message telling us not to mess with forces we do not understand. It's this element of fear, this sense of impending doom, that gives Tomino's hell its lasting power. We are drawn to the story not in spite of our fear but because of it. As you reach the end of this video, a chill runs down your spine. Is it a draft or is it the lingering presence of something unseen? The tale of Tomino's hell, once just words on a screen, now stays in your mind, a seed of unease planted deep within you. Do you dare to read the poem out loud? Do you dare to challenge fate and risk unleashing the curse it holds? Or will you listen to the warnings and leave things as they are, forever wondering what secrets lie hidden within the depths of Tomino's hell? The choice, as always, is yours. But be warned, some choices have consequences that reach far beyond the world of the living.